Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for taking your time to view my capstone proposal presentation. My name is Carlena Scott Boyd. You can call me just Carlena, and my project name is called Is Video Editing an Art Form? A little bit about myself is that I'm a transfer student from Leeward Community College, and I went to West Oahu in the summer of 2021. I'm originally from Ohio, so the high school that I graduated from is Ohio Virtual Academy in 2016. The program of study that I'm in is creative media, communications, and new media technologies. And the concentration is on video production, editing, and marketing. So let's get into the thesis statement. So my thesis statement is video editing is an invisible art that relies on the creator's ability to manipulate time. So the reason why I did this is because I enjoy video editing as a fun and creative outlet, and I have for a very long time. But when I went to college, I thought more about the impacts and the invisibility of the discipline. I would watch movies and television shows considerably different after learning about camera angles and shots. Um, I've been so unaware of the modifications that articulate the activity in a scene. So as a result, I started to think about how influential video editing is in the media we consume. Um, Another thing is that perception is a very important aspect of art, heavily influenced by one's individual thoughts and spatial awareness. I'm interested in exploring the various possibilities and concepts of video editing as an art form, um, finding out how it could be used for artistic purposes of manipulating time. And this means the period of time, duration, frequency, and location, such as the setting or space that the video takes up without being detected. So for my plans, I plan to deliver a senior project at the end of the capstone semester. With the direction that I'll be taking with my research is that um, I'll be using social media, video platforms, social media platforms to basically execute the unseen manipulation experiment. Through my ability to construct the content and people's reaction to the content. So the project will occur monthly, and each month will have two parts. Audiences will have a short, heavily edited video. This would be the time manipulated video, and then a somewhat regular edit video of behind the scenes, which is indicating the raw footage that or the process it takes into creating the finished piece. So yeah, the videos, as I said, the videos will be on social media. The short video, the manipulated video, will be on TikTok, and the behind the scenes will be uploaded onto YouTube. So the significance. The first significant thing that I want is for everyone to be aware of the art form and dynamics of video editing. Video editing is powerful, but unnoticeable. And this runs into the issue of being unacknowledged. And I believe all forms of creativity deserve to have its day in the light. Editing in general is something that everyone does. For example, I'm sure the audience here have written something for school, work, or even as a hobby. And this would include an essay, script, book, letter, resume. Regardless, writing a paper requires multiple revisions. That be fixing spelling errors or condensing the document to be the most influential and compelling display. Video editing is no different. To video edit, you must be aware of the time and space of a video frame, and you have to splice, cut, add, and arrange to reflect the intention of the narrative or creative ambition. So the second significant thing I want to explore is since video editing is widely used in digital marketing and media, I think it's necessary to think about the more applications of perception in regards to video editing. Um, Creators and audiences alike have to be more conscious of media and how effective it is on their perception. Um, what I mean by perception is that everyone has a unique view of reality. Um, so it's very subjective. Um, for a simple example, consider someone writing the number 6 on a piece of paper and it's facing them. It seems to be a 6, but if someone were to look at the same paper from the other direction, they would see a 9. So video editing influences what a person sees and understands in a given situation or viewpoint. And to further dive into this, I would say reality television is a great example of, I guess, ways of the powerful tool video editing is. So let's say there is an event where two people are having a conversation with occasional long pauses and little eye contact. And this is all shot on camera. This moment may call for the editor to dial up the emotions, making it seem like the two may not be on good terms, like they fought the night before. But in reality, it could be just an average, comfortable day in their life. It doesn't have to really be anything too severe. So reality television can be very exploitative and remove context from events to serve a agenda. So the data that I have here is that, firstly, over 3 billion people worldwide are digital video viewers. Furthermore, consumers enjoy watching videos on social media from brands, and short form video is the most popular social media content. Shorter videos have a higher retention rate. In addition, they outperform the search engine optimization and user engagement. Also, in this graph below, which is cited by Insider Intelligence, they assess that 48.5% of people pick TikTok as their short form video service, and then followed by YouTube Shorts, which is 25.3. In addition, TikTok is where majority of users spend their time daily, which is 45.8 minutes. And YouTube is slightly lower. I think it's 45.3. So it's very close, which is why I believe these platforms will be perfect to use to get an audience and to get people involved in watching the video. And so, yeah, I want to make entertaining and relatable, shareable content on YouTube and highlight the BTS process on one of the most popular social media platforms, YouTube, where users are more likely to watch longer videos. So the target audience that I'm aiming for, as mentioned, I want YouTube and TikTok users. I would prefer a general audience to, get a mainstream appeal with relatable content creation. However, TikTok and YouTube alike have more of a millennial and Gen Z audience, but I'm aiming for a generalized audience. So it allows me to be aware of the direction for editing and content creation. And the last part for my target audience is that they should be able to consume digital media in general, and it is familiar with current trends that are primarily in the English language. Yeah. So the proposed solution is that video editing is the process that creates representations of the world by betraying the know and removing the unknowable, which is subsequently shared on the internet. In this sense, video editing has become a creative form that allows us to express ourselves and make meaning out of our experiences. I guess an example would be that online content creation has skyrocketed over the um, quintessential, I believe, 15 years, and it will continue to do so. The demand for video content is also at an all-time high. YouTube is definitely at the forefront of this. And I think when I think of memorable videos from the early stages of YouTube, I think of edited content. Besides the on-camera personalities, the backbone of YouTube has been editing with its unique and engaging qualities. Editors would take pre-existing or original media and turn it into humorous, zany, or musically creative videos. So I think overall this experience will allow to remember, I guess, the ways to explore interests, values, or even like just contempt for something. So for the preparation and process, I basically sort of similar to what you would see in a film production. It's the same kind of structure. In the pre-production, I will be sketching out and writing ideas about what I will be doing for each video that I'll be making. And that involves researching and gathering media like music, relatable videos, or relatable media, as well as fonts or things that make the video appear much more qualified, I think. Also, I will be, I guess, on the organization part, labeling folders and things like that, and scheduling a time for me to be able to film or to edit or whatever. Production, that will include recording the videos, recording the process, and if it's necessary, record narration. And for post-production, that would be editing the properties together, uploading on social media, and using appropriate tags for each video. So for the deliverables, that would be editing recorded original or pre-existing content. And what I'm thinking of going with is fashion. The other one will be a fairy tale revision. The next one is a movie/television edit. And then the last one would be experimental, where I ask the audience of what I should do and what style I should do. A little bit of the examples that I provide here should kind of reflect of what I'm going for. Let's go with the first one.
Whoa, my door just opened on its own. I guess I'll check who did that. Hold on. First, I'm gonna change my sweater. Because, despite feeling very unsafe, I have a lot more self-confidence now.
He has a very simple video, but it has like so many ways that the person is moving across the video and all of that. Yeah, this is another idea, which is, I guess, the movie and television edit I was thinking of going for.
The test is ready.
Got
categories are fears and pet peeves, ancient history, literature, and it's all relative. Gentlemen, pick your category.
Fears and pet peeves.
What is Monica's biggest pet peeve?
Animals dressed as humans.
That's correct.
So yeah, this is Friends, which is, I would say, it's still an extremely popular show today. So that could be a relatable television show to get audience members. And this one right here, I believe it's like 2.3 million views on the video, so it's also doing relatively well. The next goal is the behind the scenes video, which I think I was going to upload it a day after the main edited video onto YouTube. This will also be edited, as I mentioned before, but it reflects the process and the composition of the production. And lastly is to make a social media post for the videos and observe the audience responses. I just want to see what they think of it and eventually see what they recommend for the final video. Yes, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you guys have any questions, you can go right ahead.